I am joined by a very esteemed panel of people who are Namibians themselves. And I want to start with you, Sylvia Sletwine. You are a lecturer at the International University of Management, but you're also an author and educator. Welcome to Election Talk tonight.
Good evening.
And next to him, not unfamiliar to television, Fanel Kapama. He's a political analyst, but he's also a lecturer of politics at the University of Namibia. Very welcome to Election Talk.
Good evening.
And next to him is a youth activist, our gender activist, our young person. She's a board member of the National Youth Council as well. And I am talking about Neshila, who will be talking to the youth and trying to bring us the voice of the youth on this program tonight. Welcome to Election Talk.
Good evening.
And last but not least, our veteran politician, seasoned politician, Dr. Kaire Mbwende. Welcome to Election Talk tonight.
Thank you.
Namibia Election Talk is designed to have a conversation around the issues that affect us as a nation. 28 November 2014, we are going for elections. And as we are approaching that very important day, we need to have conversations that are enriching, educating our people and informing us, but also conversations that are important for our nation. Reconciliation, one Namibia, one nation. Patrick, some other people will be joining us on the program from elsewhere. Who
yes,
are they?
Namibia, you know that we don't leave you out of this program, as we want everybody's opinions to be involved in our program. Tonight here at the ECN building, we're joined by stakeholders, that is students and people who are activists and are very keen to contribute towards the topic here tonight. Also, you at home there, you're not left alone. You can join us via Facebook. Just get onto NBC News-8. Our hashtag is Election Talk. That's if you want to follow us. Give us your opinion about what you think it means or how far we have come since the establishment of our constitution in our country, how far we've come in terms of restoration, reconciliation, and the things that we're going to talk about here tonight. Join us via social media tonight here.
Thank you, Patrick. Let me start with you, Dr. Mbwende. The question really is, it's been 24 years since 1990 when that flag went up, and we've been talking about national reconciliation. What are some of the things that Namibians have done successfully to getting to self-determination? Maybe you can give us a little bit of the historical context.
Yeah, thank you very much. Namibia is, at independence. As you know, before that, we had a liberation struggle that divided the people of Namibia on both sides of the conflict. There were those who were fighting along the South African colonial state and those forces of liberation. And eventually, when an agreement was reached after a protracted struggle, we opened a new chapter in the history of our country by saying, let's start a new chapter and let's reconcile and let's work together. And Namibia has gone a long way through this process of national reconciliation, of accommodating everybody, primarily, of course, those who were at the conflicts, but also this conflict divided everybody along different lines and different political persuasion. And in the end, we created a democratic structure where all Namibians are continuing to participate and working towards a common good. I think we have accepted each other as Namibians, and we are all working together towards a common objective, even though there are political differences. And of course, we have a political pluralism as part of our constitution, where they have multi-party. But as a nation, we all have been pulling in the same direction, notwithstanding the debates that can get acrimonious from time to time.
Very well. And I think in a minute we will come back to the conversation about what are the challenges if you have a multilingual, multicultural society. But Mr. Kapama, the question around entrenched Bill of Rights, but also how do we ensure that we deepen the democracy that we have earned ourselves over the past few years? What are some of the key things, apart from elections, that you can share with the viewers around democracy and its importance?
Yeah, no, I think, thank you, Yvonne. Yes, elections are a very important instrument in the democratic political process. But when we talk of democracy, we talk about government by the people, of the people, for the people. Now, this government should not only come after 5 years when it's election time. It's a government that should stay and live with the people in response to their needs and aspirations on a daily basis.
But isn't it also true that the people must also not go to sleep after they voted? What is the role of the people
Of
in
the
deepening
people.
that democracy?
Yeah, and that's why it's very important that since is the government by the people, when the government goes to sleep, you cannot go and blame the government, but perhaps the greater blame should be on the people for allowing their government to go to sleep.